Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome you back to Zelda II, The Adventures of Link. I am James Virgilus, and let us take this journey to the next level with more ferocious monsters, more towns, and more palaces. Let's continue into this cave. Let's go. Alrighty, so we got some Octoroks. Again, we can block their shots, their rocks, or whatever, with our shields. Do you remember that blue magic jars restore 1 unit of magic? Just pointing that out. And we got Garayas, which we can block their boomerangs. And I do have to say, there's one thing it kind of confuses me, is that there is a boomerang animation in this, obviously from the Garayas. I'm often wondered, why doesn't Link have a boomerang? He does have it in, like, the first game and, like, Link to the Past and various, like, Zelda games, but he doesn't have one in here, but there is an animation for a boomerang. So, I would love to stun enemies in this, but anyway, let's continue on. It's just one of those things that kind of just confuses me. Alright, we're back up to full magic. I do not have my sword beams, which really sucks. Holy cow, okay. Dude, chill it out. Chill with the boomerangs. Chill with the boomerangs, come on. They do get a little, I do have to say, the Garayas and their palette swaps will actually shoot boomerangs faster, so you do have to watch out for that. Got a couple aches. And now we have a red egg, which I call these the Eyes of Ganon, which they're not called the Eyes of Ganon officially, but I can't remember what their names are, but they come down and they become like a demon-like thing and shoot fire. There we are. Okay, and of course I get a blue magic jar for that. Awesome. So we have our first roadblock. So if you come here for some reason and you don't have a candle and you get here this far, you're like, oh well, I can't really jump up there and try my hardest. So remember what we got back in Rudo? We got a jump spell, so let's use that. And we can jump up there. Awesome. Kind of like how I did that. So here, we come out of here, there's no road, so obviously we're going to encounter some enemies, but let's go to that forest over there for a moment. But maybe going to our encounter. So here's our new enemies, which I can't remember a lot of these names, but they do bounce, so do watch out for that. And they do get on you, so I recommend keeping your distance if you have sword beams. But if you don't, just kind of make sure that you're kind of distance away from them. And we go in that forest that I told you, we got a fairy, which we got a sword beams back. Fantastic. And now we're going into the swamp. And let's encounter in the swamp, both left and right, we encounter Octoroks. If we go to the right, we will encounter 3, while we will only encounter 2 in the left way. And I do have to say, yeah, you are very much slow in the water or the marsh area. And let us go to this spot, which is a predetermined place. And we have a doll. Dolls are worth 1 extra life. And the thing is, you can actually get them later, but I'm going to take them right now. So, there we go. We got an extra life. So our life count is up to 3 now, instead of 2. Which is 4 instead of 3. Anyway, moving on. There's a roadblock there. We can't go in that cave, but let us go in. Okay. So in this Tier 2 area, if the 3 initial enemies don't catch you, another 3 will try to catch you. And here I want to actually encounter a strong enemy, because we got a couple Garayas to deal with. Oh yes. Which I do have to say is okay. Just have to watch out. They're the low kind. And if we can go with left, we actually encounter one of these guys. Alrighty, so I should also go with the forest area for forest encounters. Let's go with which one first? Okay, we have a strong... This is the strong encounter. Which we have birds. Oh yes, I love these birds. Birds are worth 2, and they will take off 10 if they touch you. We got spiders that jump down and just stay down and jump. And we have blue moblins, which can attack up and down and also throw their spears, so watch out. So this one is a little hectic. And both going both ways, you'll encounter the same thing, so let's... Okay, good. Let's go with a normal encounter. We have normal spiders. We have blue spiders. And we have moblins that attack up and down but don't throw the spears. And a lot easier to kill, let's just say. Okay, so that's that and that's that. So where else are we going? Oh yeah, we're going on this bridge. So let's go on this bridge. Now these bonefish, which I don't actually, again, don't know what their names are, they will shoot rocks. And if they're usually in front of you, they will shoot the rocks at basically the bridge level. So I recommend each time they're in front of you, do a low block. Oh my goodness, okay. There we go. There's a lot of times where you kind of freak out because you'll get surrounded. Try to keep your cool, and don't freak out, basically. Okay, let's go in this here. It's a predetermined area. And again, like the first one, we have a P-Bag, which is worth 100, and we got to level up. Awesome, and we're going to get sword beams, which is going to be so great. Alright, there we are. But you can tell that these guys are very difficult to hit. That's why I kind of get up and close and personal, because your sword beams might miss, and if you hit them with your sword, they go with a temporary stun lock, and, well, you get them. Oh, more Gorias, awesome. Now with the Gorias, sometimes they'll shoot the boomerangs below you, and sometimes they'll shoot you pretty much right in the legs. So just kind of block, even if you know that they're going to go under you. Okay, so let's go to this town. And what is this town? We have the water town of Saria. And as Ocarina of Time fashion, Saria is the forest sage, which is kind of interesting for a water town. Anyway, let us talk to this gentleman on the bridge. Eyes of Ganon are everywhere. Be careful. Okay, so this introduces a thing in towns where we talk to random people, which is the ones that move throughout here. If we talk to them, the ones that don't really have anything good to say, they have a chance, and I have a chance of turning into aches. So, or unless you annoy them a bunch of times too. So this lady came out of this house. I lost my mirror. Okay, so we gotta find a mirror. Awesome. Let's go here. Awesome, there we go. Now, there's some times where you come to bats that actually take, like, almost a million hits to hit. Just ignore those and just go out of here. Simple as that. Okay, so let's go in here and see what's in here. We have just a table. Okay. Is there anything under the table? I found a mirror under the table. Quite possibly the only thing that Link says in the entire series. Right there. He does talk. Awesome. There you go. He speaks! Okay, so we found a mirror, and, well, just a few moments ago, a woman was looking for a mirror, so let's go see if that's the mirror she's looking for. Oh, you found my mirror. Follow me. Okay, so that was very easy, let's just say, to find the wise man in this. And I do have to say, for the spell that you get, this is like one of the best spells in the game. And it is a must-have. It's a life spell, basically. It restores your life. It's a life spell, yes. Yes, it cost a lot to cast, but it restores 3 units of your life. That's why basically if you have red magic jar and you can cast life and get that red magic jar, you got full life and magic. Awesome. Only if you have like 3 or less units of life not filled. Okay, but that's like the easiest spell to get and the most like awesome spell to get from it. So awesome. So I'm gonna do the rest of the here. Let's what's going on here in the graveyard? In Maduru Swamp, find a handy glove. Okay, so I guess we'll find a glove in the actual swamp somewhere. And again, we have Magic Lady here. Let's go in here. And we got a bot. Let's see if we can destroy it. Nope. Okay, can we talk to it? Apparently he's sleeping, okay. So a lot of people actually come to this guy and he's like, what do I do with this guy? He's sleeping, I can't really do it. But let's actually talk to him one more time. Let me be. Master is in woods north of river, and is north of winter, yes, north of river. Now, that seems kind of cryptic right now, but let's actually see if we can find something north of the river, which will definitely come into play. And we got Life Lady there, awesome. And, well, we can't go here because we can't go in water, so let's go in here. That's an awesome sword, man. What's going on? Only town folk may cross this river. Well, up yours, buddy. Up yours. Anyway, we can't go on, so let us continue on. We have to obviously backtrack. I mainly came here just to get the life spell, because you need a certain item to cross the river, and I don't have that. But I definitely want the life spell. That's the thing. So it's definitely worth it to go out of your way just for a moment to get that life spell. Okay, so more Gorias, awesome. Now you might see that I'm actually doing a low attack most of the time instead of just like hitting like this. I've come to realize that a lot of characters, a lot of enemies do low attacks, so I like to defend myself low and actually hit them at the same time. Just because I've come to realize doing that. Okay, so we have a bubble bridge here with, again, I can't remember what these guys are called, but they're quite easy to deal with. They're like sweepers, bug sweepers. I don't know, something like that. Alright, so if we do get hit, we can go over here to get this fairy, which I shall get it. And let us go follow this path along here. And we can't go there because there's a roadblock. Only if we had some kind of item to destroy that roadblock. Like a hammer. But I don't have that right now. Okay, so we're gonna go fight another encounter of Gorias. And I just have to I like the flow of just kneeling and doing it, because I'm just more used to hitting enemies like that. It's just a thing you kind of get used to. And let us go into this cave and deal with more of these bouncy bouncers. I'm just gonna go call them bouncy bouncers. So they like to bounce. Not the good kind of bounce. Alright. And we got more Gorias. Now don't worry, Gorias are pretty much going to be obsolete once we leave this content. Alright, here we are. And what do we have in this cave? We got a pea bag, a 200 pea bag. Awesome. That's all I can say is awesome. Awesomeness. Alright, we shall go back, and we are going to head to the west. But first we're going to go here. Another Preterminary. We got a red magic jar. I do not need it, but if I was low on life, I would cast the life spell, and then use that, and I would have both magic and life. Alrighty, and here we are. I didn't really show the strong encounter of the swamp, did I? No, I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do that, because there is a annoying factor to it. Oh yes, and here we are. Attack level, awesome. So 3 attack, awesome. So we can kill Octoroks with 1 hit now. Awesome. Okay. I wanted to actually show the strong encounter, but I'm probably going to encounter more as I go to the palace, because that's where we're going right now. Okay. I like that. Sometimes you just stand still and they just go around you, and it's like, I'm right here, you want to hit me? Obviously not. Anyway, if we go down here, we also encounter a red magic jar. And I kind of like the structure here for some reason. It's just kind of neat. Alright, let's see if we can get a strong encounter. Awesome, let's go to the strong encounter. So this strong encounter is a reverse of the actual weak encounter, where the 3 Octoroks are to the right and not the left, but we also have birds to deal with, which I do have to say is the same as the forest area. They will take 2, and you can actually kind of farm off of these birds here because they'll just constantly respond. But if you get hit, they will take off 10, so Anyway, let's go to here. And we are going to do the same thing as we did last time, because this, should I? Or should I just wait until... No, I'm going to do it here. Because we did a lot of stuff. And I wanted to mainly focus on some things, and the palace I'm going to do in the next episode. Alright, so... Holy cow, we've come a long way, and we have a lot more to go. So until next time, where we will counter and go through the second palace in Midoro Palace. Again, butcher names. Apologize for that, but anyway. One thing I do want to show off before I do that, after the first palace, you can actually hit the statue in front for an item. So if you actually are low in life, you basically use a life spell, take the thing, and if you're not full life, you can go out and then go back in there, and you will get that item again. And there's no reason to have full life and full magic pretty much going into this palace. Now the third palace, that's when things get a little interesting, but I'll take on that once we get there. So join me next time when we take on the second palace and a lot more. Yes, a lot more. Okay, so see you guys next time. Take care.